Yay!
And we are live. Hello, everyone.
I'm sorry. Welcome to Unmasked, y'all. This is hilarious. I'm sorry. Look, this is episode number 4, right, Raymond?
Yeah, this is episode 4. I had goofed and I had named
Okay. Look, we have fun on here, y'all. We are not overly professional, okay, like that. This is a fun show. This is about artwork and stuff. So welcome back, you know what I mean, to our Unmasked. And,
Yeah,
I'm Shantae Neely.
this
You're
is
Raymond Leonard. You got to say your name by yourself.
yes. I went there and I said take needed.
Okay. So yeah, no, for real. Thank you guys for, whoever's gonna be tuning in with us today. Thank you guys for coming. We're really excited. Like we've been having fun on this show, huh, Raymond?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun on here, man.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun.
I'm glad we started it.
I don't know. I mean, shit. What was that? A few weeks ago? I mean, shit. I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know the date.
you came up with
I
the
don't know the
idea.
exact date.
Yeah, you came up with the idea and you was like, man, we should have our own show, like an art show. I'm like, yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I just kind of felt like there needed to be something like I have multiple shows and I have multiple groups and all this other stuff, but I kind of felt like you have such a inspirational and a big and a prominent platform with the stuff that you do, and I feel that I have a really good steady platform with the stuff that I do, and I just kind of believe in just trying to give back. And I'm like, well, there really isn't a show that, you know what I mean, that's necessary. I mean, there are shows, but, as far as in our group that talks about some of the artworks and things that we are doing, that's why I wanted to just call it, Art Unmasked, because we're kind of like nipping at it and kind of getting into the nitty gritty of it.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
No sugarcoat nothing about the art world.
Yeah. We're
It,
not here to be nice. We're here to really talk about some stuff. So if you think we're just going to be sitting up here just being super nice to you, that's not what's going to happen. We are real artists. We really know the business. We know how cutthroat it is. So that's what we're going to be getting into about like how cutthroat things can get, how social media affects us. You know what I mean? How it affects certain people. Do you need to have thick skin? So we're going to get into a few little things. You know what I'm saying? We have an hour to talk about whatever we want to talk about. So, you guys just got to, and if you guys have any suggestions, you guys have anything, just make sure you guys just be in the comments, talk to Raymond, talk to me, whatever.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Raymond,
we was having
go
a
ahead.
discussion earlier about how to carry yourself as a professional or positive attitude. And, me and you, we see all type of stuff where we on social media where artists, they complain and, but they don't understand that you got to have a real good positive attitude when you in this business. Like you got to carry yourself a better way,
No, you're right. And the thing is, what I understand is it's hard because it's not like people people are human, so it's a little hard for sometimes when you're trying to come out into this business and you're trying to showcase your stuff and showcase. I mean, that goes for any type of artist, but when we're talking about artists like the way that we do art, people are afraid of the rejection, and people are afraid of people having certain opinions and things like that. And so it becomes a battle for them when they post certain things, or they, they have certain things that they share, and then people kind of come in on it and just kind of like get at them, or either people don't show any liking to it. I have to be very brutally honest. Look, that is going to happen. Unfortunately, we live in a world full of millions and billions of people. Everybody ain't gonna like your shit. Everybody ain't gonna like what you're doing. Everybody not gonna, care about, what I mean? Like, oh, if your artwork is good. I mean, I've seen some beautiful art, and I've seen people just come into their comments and tear their shit all the way to hell down, knowing good and well there was some beautiful artwork, because that's what people want to do. So you do have to develop a certain skin. You do have to develop a certain skin if you really want to be about this life. You know what I mean? You do have to definitely develop, some toughness. And it's hard because I have moments too where I'm like, damn, motherfuckers wasn't feeling my shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have moments. One post gets over 100 and something, 200 and something likes, and then another post you probably lucky to get 15. That's just because you got to remember that there's envy, jealousy, all types of things out there, but people do see your work. So it's just like, push whatever craft that you have. You know what I mean? Like me and you were talking about. Like, you had some suggestions as well,
Yeah. Speaking of it, how we was talking about it, because it's very important that people need to know how to really carry yourself as an artist, because you're gonna get a lot of rude people, man, that's gonna come your way. They're gonna try to test you. Oh, Mr. Rainbow, what's going on, Mr. Rainbow? My first always guest, he always come through, Mr. Rainbow, man. Shout out to you, man. Rainbow. Mr. Rainbow. But yeah, what people don't understand is that they really gotta carry yourself a professional manner. You're gonna get people that's gonna get under your skin, but you gotta control your emotions as an artist, because sometimes we can get very emotional. We love
our of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like our baby. And, we might you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to protect yourself, but keep it in a professional manner that people want to work with you and don't want to work with you. Because when you do that, you're pushing yourself out of a lot of work, and you don't want to get black balled and then like that. Like, don't work with him.
No.
She get mad
because you lost your mind and burnt the bridge you didn't need to burn. You know what I mean? It's okay to stand up for yourself. That's not what we're saying. You know what I mean? Stand up for yourself, but understand you never know who's watching you when you're trying to come out into this business. You know what I mean? I had to learn that when I was a cosplayer. You just never know who's watching you and what's going on with you. So I know that this is our baby. Like me, like Raymond had, he is a professional comic book artist. I'm a professional illustrator. And I mean, I can do my little comic book work too, but you know what I'm saying? That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? I can throw that out there. But no, on some real shit though, like, artists are artists, and we definitely treat this game like our baby. You know what I mean? And then, a lot of us have turned it into entrepreneurship. So if you're going to turn that into it, like, if you just want to sell a couple of things, just get a couple of dollars, that's fine. That's fine. But if you really want to, and that's only for just some money real quick, hey, I get it. But for those who want to really, really, really put, like, really, really want to make a business into this, we have to understand that people are not going to be nice all the time. People are not going to care all the time. It doesn't matter how great you think your artwork is, how great other people think your artwork is. It's always going to be those few assholes that can rip you, you know what I mean, limb to limb. And it's up to you how you handle that situation. Don't make a fool of yourself on social media. You know what I mean? It's just not something that I would suggest. But I definitely understand the feelings of it, because I've cried before. I've felt some type of way before. You know what I mean? So, I definitely know I wanted to tear people down. You know what I mean? And be on some petty. You know what I mean? And really, like, I'm finna post this. You know what I mean? I'm finna post this person, but it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. But don't be scared to post your stuff, because you don't know who you might end up inspiring. You know what I mean?
Never get scared to post what you want. When I post something, I'm like, oh man, I should have posted. It ain't look right. But then, I go and post it. I don't care, But don't let nobody bully you. And you shouldn't have to show your art because you feel like you always got to fight someone on there.
Right.
Just get rid of them, man. You know what I'm saying?
You got to get rid of them for sure. Get their asses off your goddamn page.
Right. Delete is the best option for you. You ain't got to go through that, because I see a lot of people do it. I'm not gonna lie in front, because I was a victim. I had my battles. I was in Facebook jail. I'm
a few times. Yes, sir.
But you know,
Repeat.
I learned to let go, man. You know, it's like it's not worth it because you know you also got to understand that you're gonna be going to conventions, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be traveling, and you know you just gotta carry yourself with dignity and respect because you don't want to be traveling somewhere somebody pull up on
Be
you.
like, oh, when you the one that was causing all those problems and acting a fool and doing all these other things, like, yeah, I don't even want your autograph. That can happen. That can happen to you. It happened to me when I was a cosplayer. I had went off on somebody and went to a con, and I'm signing autographs, you know, doing my thizzle whizzle. And someone came up to me and was like, I would have asked for your autograph, but you were being so mean. Oh my God. I was just like, oh shit. Like I'm sitting up here trying to remember what the fuck these motherfuckers was talking about. But I just was like, oh, okay. I remember that time that I had posted that one thing and I had said that one thing and I was going crazy on it. So it's just like you just don't want to, like, you never know who. I didn't even recognize this person, but you never even know who is like looking up to you.
Right. You never know.
It's up to us to keep it together.
And you know, network. You know, just be networking, man, because that's the key. That's what you want. You want to network with other artists. You probably want to network with your favorite artists. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And being with the right attitude is the way to go because you know you're gonna be building you're gonna be building this network, and your network is what's gonna help you grow and get you more jobs. You know, it might be other jobs, but at least it's jobs you want versus getting blackmail. You know, say, hey, don't work with this person because they get mad if you critique something they work, saying something to fix this or that, and that's where your problems gonna come in because now you can't take criticism due to the work that whoever you're doing it for. You can't take it. You lash out quick.
That criticism be real. You just, you know, you gotta understand. Like that criticism can be real, but sometimes you gotta understand. Did I interrupt you? Because I heard you.
No.
Criticism can be definitely real because sometimes it'll really make you question. You know what I mean? Your own progress and your own artwork and be like, damn, I thought I was lit. And here go this fool over here talking about, well, this ain't shaded right, this ain't drawn right, you didn't pin it right. You gotta understand, some of the people that be saying some of the stuff to you don't even be artists themselves. Okay? Yeah. They can't even draw a goddamn stick figure to be talking about your shit. You know what I mean? So you gotta remember, like, you know what I mean? But even if it was a A-lister type of person, or you know, whoever the case may be, don't let nobody just decide for you. You know what I'm saying? You have to know, like, if you believe that your shit is lit, believe your shit is lit, because if God gave you that gift, be lit with it, be cocky with it. Like, shoot, I don't give a damn. I drew, you know what I'm saying? Like some anime, like you don't have to be a full out extraordinary ass artist. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you are able to take a pencil and draw something, you know what I mean, that actually makes sense and it comes out into some actual artwork, you should be proud of it. You know what I mean? Is that don't compare yourself to other artists at all. That's another thing, which, you know, we talked about as well. That's another thing, you know. So you just gotta kind of, I don't know, you just kind of have to just really just kind of watch how you act. You know, people are going to be assholes all day. You just kind of have to watch how you act. You know what I mean? Because it's just not
what we do, man. That's no regular job. You're always going to be someone like that. You just got to learn how to, you know, handle the situation better. Speaking of keeping positive attitude, artwork, no, don't get caught up in looking at other artists and looking at your work and then you feel like yours is not better than theirs. Everybody has a different style in art. And, you know, and there's nothing wrong with having influence. You know, someone you like, and you know, studying them and whatnot. But don't get caught up in, oh man, his stuff look better than mine, I gotta do better. Mine don't look right. Don't do that to yourself because you destroy your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Have some confidence in your work, and as time goes on, it's going to get better. But it's up to you to be confident and be persistent in what you're doing. You know, that's will get better. But looking at someone,
you don't know. That is very important.
Yeah,
I've had moments. You know, I'll be sitting up there and I'll be on Instagram. And I'll be like, damn, this motherfucker went in on this picture. I'll be like looking at my artwork like, now why didn't I think of that? You know what I mean? Like, it just be like, I could have did this picture a little bit more detailed, this type of, you have to, like Raymond said, you have to understand everybody has their own style. Instead of comparing yourself, I take notes. I be like, that's a nice technique that they use. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I work that into my techniques? You know what I'm saying? Because I really, to be honest with you, I really believe that artists share with one another. That's why we share our artwork. That's why we put our artwork out there. That's why we do videos. That's why we have that out there, because I really definitely feel that some of the greatest artists out there put their artwork out there for us to know and to study. Everything is a study. So it's just like, it's not about someone's artwork being better than yours. It's maybe about, maybe you can push yourself a little bit harder. You don't never know what kind of details and things that you can possibly do. You know what I'm saying? And I push myself 100%. And then when I look at other people's art, I'm so inspired. Let it inspire you. Don't let it make you feel like you have to compete. Trust me, they're not there for you to compete. Yeah, there's some assholes out there that just think they're higher than thou, but we ain't talking about them hoes. We're talking about the real artists that really put their artwork out there because they really, really care about the rest of the community. You know what I'm saying? And it's important for us to definitely look at it and be like, wow, I'm really inspired by this, because at the same time you're feeling down about your stuff, someone is looking at your artwork like, oh my God, wow. Look, you know what I mean? Like, they're inspired by you. You just never know how many people are inspired by you. Right. So it's important to really just continue with your craft. And my glasses.
And don't be afraid to ask. Reach out to an artist. You know, do it in a professional manner. Just don't jump in a DM like, hey, look at my work. You know, be polite, like, you know, write something like, hello, how you doing today? I hope you're not busy today. But I just want you to look at this drawing I did, and can you tell me how what do I do to improve better? And they might they might say, sorry, I'm very busy, or they might don't reply back at all. But some artists don't mind. They'll say, sure, give me a couple of minutes or so, you know.
I know. You just never know. They reply sometimes. Like, I'll be like, oh my God,
right, just don't be just jumping in DMs like, yeah, what's up? Nigga, what's up? Damn, he go a story and load up the whole page. I get people that send me like a whole story. I'm like, I can't read this, man. I mean, like, I'm very busy, you know. But it's all about how you approach with a positive attitude, and you know, and
it is about approach. You definitely learn, like, throughout. Like, this is the thing. I always try to tell people, like, it took me years, you know what I mean, to get a certain professionalism. You know what I mean? It took me years to really just get adapted to myself. See, the thing is, understand your personality and like bask in that. Like, understand the great things about your personality and how you adapt to the people around you and how people adapt to you. Like, I'm obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm loud. You know what I mean? I'm pretty crazy. I'm very boisterous. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me trying not to be that, I use that to my advantage. So when I get into people's DMs that I really admire or something like that, I'm super bubbly. I'm super with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to try to overly be like, So yes, my name is Shantae Neely, and I just was just it ain't no job interview. You know what I'm saying? It's not a goddamn job interview. Be exactly who you are. The reason why we are artists is because we are creatives. Creatives have the right, we have that free spirited energy that we have the right to be in. Stop trying to be a perfectionist. I have that problem. Sometimes it would take me longer than usual to do certain things just because I want to be a perfectionist. We are creatives. Don't worry about if something came out perfect. Don't worry about if that line is super straight. Don't worry about if that color went outside the line or something like that. You have to know some of the most famous artists had fucked up, messy work that are worth millions today. Okay? So, you know what I mean? Work that they thought was nothing.
Yeah.
So,
I always don't ever be shame your old work, man.
Yeah.
Progress from when you started and where you at now. You can see the progress. I got plenty of old work. And I look at it, I'm like, man, I came a long way, man, you know. And I'll be proud of it, you know, embrace that old work, man, because you never know, you might have a story to tell to show others. You know, so I started from here, and this is where I'm at now. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just beating up on the work every day, like, I ain't gonna never be good.
It is definitely a story to tell, for sure. Like, and I really encourage people to, I do encourage people to draw out of emotions, only for the simple fact that some of my best artwork has come from what I was feeling at the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do a lot of imitation work. Yeah, I do a lot of reflection work and all that stuff. But some of my own personal, artwork that I've done were some of the most beautiful because of the things that I was feeling. You know what I mean? And I put that on paper as best as I could. And so it's like, if you ever catch yourself feeling some shit, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's a good therapy. It's a good therapy instead of probably lashing out or, you know what I mean, arguing or doing whatever with whatever. You know what I mean? You're still human. Shit, fuck it. But still, at the end of the day, go draw about it. You know what I mean? Like, just go ahead and just go draw about it and be like, you know what? Let me put this out, because even if it's disturbing, I hate to say it, even if it's disturbing, I'd rather you put it on paper and draw about it, because goth, you have a lot of goth artists, you know what I mean, that I just feel like, it's some of the most beautiful work I've ever seen. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, just put your emotions in there, man. Yeah,
just to me, just put it's inspiration, put it on paper. And and I tell anyone that's want to be an artist, and it's not, they don't have to be able to be a comic book artist, but if you just want to be an artist, and enjoy the finding and the how to shade, and just figure it out. And sometimes you'll learn it, but due to technology, all you gotta do is go on YouTube and type in whatever you're looking for, and they're gonna show you how to do it for free. They're paying all that money, because art school now, due to the time we're in now, is very expensive. It's very expensive because everybody wanna be this, graphic designer, video game designer.
But is it truly game though? Like, I don't mean to interrupt, but it's like I'm gonna be honest, some people just be going to school for stuff because they just want to be better than somebody. They not really trying to really pursue that real dream of necessarily being an artist. Don't waste people's time. If you really want to be an artist, be an artist, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm self motherfucking taught. And I still be trying to motherfucking get it together. And I went to college and I still wouldn't fucking with none of the shit they was talking about. So at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, you have to, like, where is your focus for real? Are you trying to be an artist, or are you just trying to impress the world? That is something that people have to figure out personally. Like I said, we are not here to be super, super nice. We are here to talk about the truth. That's why it's called Art Unmasked. You know what I mean? So it's basically saying, like, hey, There's a lot of us artists out there that are starving for this, that are fighting for this, that
Yeah.
need this, that want this in our hearts wholeheartedly. So don't come into the game just because you're just trying to, you know, prove some shit that doesn't even matter to you, because a
Or,
God-given gift is a
yeah.
real gift.
Or no, or try to get rich quick, because that's
Right. Try to get
definitely.
rich quick. And it's like I said, it's too many of us that are really, we might be at a certain point, but we still are fighting. You know what I mean? And so it's always a fight every day. Look, being an artist is a continuous hustle. It's a continuous, it's over and over. Just this is how it goes. It's continuous. You can't just go sell a couple of things, then be sitting pretty and be like, yeah, I'm good. No, it's a continuous hustle. You know what I mean? People have to really fight for this because it's entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? And a lot of people forget about that. When you are an
Yeah.
artist, you are literally working for yourself and
Yeah.
really, really trying to pursue certain things for yourself. So that means your networking skills got to be tight. You know what I'm saying? Your hustle got to be tight. You gotta really talk to a bunch of motherfuckers. Sometimes people you don't even want to talk to, goddamn it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just because you gotta really be on shows. You know what I'm saying? Promote your stuff. Like, don't be online crying rivers. Really, really get yourself together and get out there the best
Yeah.
way that you can.
Put the
And
work out
people are
there.
going to hit on you, but make sure you're part of a community that will have your back. So in case that happens, it
There's
ain't, you know what I mean?
plenty of
Yeah,
communities on social media now. We got communities
we
in
got a lot.
Instagram. We got communities in definitely on
A lot
Facebook.
of groups and Facebook on as
Platforms
well.
now that they got
Hmm.
many platforms out now, but each one of those platforms that got community about art
Hmm.
and the books and whatnot, and you
Right,
can
right, right.
put yourself into one of
It's
those.
a lot. And I have a group that I have on my Facebook. It's called For the Love of Artists, but I'm
Yeah,
also part of a couple of other groups. But I do have that group on there. And to be honest with you, it's not necessarily private, but it is invite only, or you know what I mean, or you have to ask to be there, because I really, really want to protect the artists that are out new coming. You know what I'm
they
saying?
trying to say they
They're
want.
not very, very sure
Yeah,
about their
yeah,
work yet. You know what I mean? They're a little bit like uneasy and stuff. So it's just like it's a safe haven. It's a safe
yeah.
place. You know what I mean? So join groups, join communities, join things, you know what I'm saying, that are for the things that you're doing, because you just never know the, resourcefulness is in that, and then how much they can like give back to you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So,
yeah,
just understand what you need around you, you know.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just to really know, like I said, there is you have a positive, keep everything positive. What you do,
Mhm.
and you're gonna see the difference being positive from not being positive. Because if you're going to keep being negative, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna have just negative people constantly bumping heads with negative people, because
Mhm.
you got a negative crowd that you keep
Mhm.
approaching because you being negative in your attitude. You
Exactly.
know?
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
when I be like, let me tell you, cause my ass be ready to be, petty, petty fingers, petty. Okay, I be ready to be petty fingers. Okay, cause I'm with all the smoke.
They're
You know
all
what
the
I'm saying? I'm a nerd, but let me get this. I'm from the streets, so but I have to check it. I have to check it
yeah.
because I know that my sales can get damaged, my clientele can get damaged. You know what I mean? My workload can get damaged. Certain things can get damaged. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Just by acting a fool for
Burning
that
bridges,
one.
burning
Yeah,
bridges.
like for that
Yeah.
one little minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then if I do like have something to say, like if I have a vent or something like that, I'm gonna be honest with you. It is important to word things slightly professionally. Like you gotta you can't go in the way you think that you want to go in. Like
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta really, really kind of think about, okay, how can I still express myself as an artist and get my point across, but not burn any bridges at the same time. So it's about learning. You know what I mean? You just want to be around the right people that can help you with those type of things and help that type of structure. It's a learning process because my ass used to be crazy, okay, and I'm still kind of crazy, but you know it. But you know what artists ain't crazy, but still, you know what I mean. I want us to really understand that we are a community and that instead of competing with each other and trying to, you know, tear one another down or, you know what I mean, or something like that, we definitely need to stick together because those haters out there and those envy people, those people that envy and all that stuff, that shit is real. And they come by the numbers. And so it's gonna happen, you know? So
Yeah.
it's about having your own decorum and on how you want to process, you know what I mean, that type of environment. Because
Yeah.
I definitely feel that anyone that is given the talent to paint, draw, you know what I mean, be a sketch artist, an inker, whatever, a colorist, whatever it is, definitely has their right to put their shit out there without any drama. You know what I mean? And if there is drama, it's up to us to be able to handle ourselves in that moment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's my only advice. I mean, not my only advice, but one of my advices. What are the advices I say?
So what
Don't laugh
you?
at me.
So let's talk about. We got one more. We're gonna have one more topic, and that's for the artists who struggling, trying to make it happen with art supplies, and what can they do to get their art supplies at affordable budget. You know.
Yeah. Because you know, that's another thing. Unfortunately, our shit is not cheap. You know what I mean? Any artist knows, you know what I mean, especially you, Raymond, you know, our art supplies are not cheap at all. I mean, shit, we can get food for half the prices that this shit costs. You know what I mean? Just get a whole thing of barbecue food. You know what I mean? So it's like you can get a marker that can be $30. So the thing about that is I feel like it's important to I think it's important for people to understand what their budgets are before they try to start a project. And if you have a certain budget, definitely don't try to think of it just by yourself. Go to the store. Like, don't try to go on Amazon. Don't try to go online. Go to the store. Know what you have in your pocket. You'll be surprised of how many things, like what things you can compensate for. Like there might be an ink pen that you really, really want to get, but you can kind of get some of the same good ink work with a regular pen. It's just all on you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to go that route. You don't have to go that route all the time. So I
Yeah.
think that sometimes when you are on a budget, it can really push you to kind of explore your creativity and explore, you know, how far you can go with your artwork because some of the pictures that I have drawn that people think are just so sophisticated and so state of the art. I had no supplies. I was out of supplies, out of colors. That's why it's important to know your mixtures. If you have charcoals, if you have paints and things like that, and you're running out of certain things, it's important to know how to mix certain colors. Oh my God, I don't have green. It's important to learn what colors to mix to make that green. You might
Right.
have that color and this color. You know what I'm saying? You might have green itself, but you might have this color and that color to make green. So it's important to try to definitely push yourself to learn how to, create things on a budget. Because sometimes, even when we charge people what we charge people, we know good and damn well that money go to bills. We don't be having time to go get no damn supplies. You know what I'm saying? We forget all about that shit. We like, oh goddamn. So you gotta really, really just you gotta utilize what you have. You gotta really start to like pour out all your stuff and be like, hold on, maybe I can use this and use that. Go within your means, create within your means. Don't feel bad that you don't have the money. Don't feel bad about this. You'll get the stuff that you get. I didn't buy expensive things before and still didn't use them. I still use a certain method to preserve them. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, don't feel bad about it. You know what I mean? Don't feel like you're not an artist because you don't have certain things. You just have to learn how to stand within your budget, you know. And there's, you know, like if instead of going to Michael's, you might have to go ahead and just go to Target. You know what I mean? You just got to do what you got to do.
Well, you know, so I got a suggestion for what they could get for the art supplies. The thing is, use those coupons, man. Use them coupons.
They're very important. They be on the receipt. They be on the receipt.
Yeah, use them. Also, I don't know if everyone got a Five Below. We got a Five Below out here in Chicago. They have art supplies, guys. They got the bootleg copper markers. They got sketch pads. They got art paper, manga markers, pens, whatever you need. Everything $5. Now with 5 and 5, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. That's $20. You
I'm in California, man. It's different out here with that, man.
Yeah. Five Below. If you have Five Below, please go to it because that's what you get your art supplies for $20. I just named that.
Listen, I did my whole. You know that Hulk picture that I did. Yeah. I use supplies from the 99-cent store. Okay, stop playing with me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It be what it be. It's all about you can just all you have to do, you just have to, it's about really just learning how to shop. It's not about how much money you have, it's about learning how to shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, that stuff is from Dollar Style, okay? Trimper picked that stuff up for me. Like, I was just like, oh well, hey, this, you know, I had to figure it out. And then sometimes understand that it's okay to use multiple supplies in one picture. Like, you don't always have to just stick to one. Play with stuff, like literally play with stuff and figure out like, because I'm gonna tell you right now, with some of my artwork, which I know some of you guys seen, I use at least like 5 to 10 different type of supplies or techniques on one single picture. One single picture got too many different things going on because I'm either running out on something, or I don't know what's going on, the color running out or whatever the case may be, but I have to compromise with the things that I have. And so that takes time to learn, but it's not impossible. You know what I mean? It's definitely not impossible. You'll save yourself a lot of stress because you'll get the stuff you need to get when you can get it, but use the stuff you got when you got it.
Yeah. Use what you can, use what you can afford. You know, don't try to go broke because these art supplies, like I said, they very expensive. But some people draw digital. So, you know, even though digital is cool, but you still got to keep that computer maintenance to when you do digital. So, you know, you just want to you just got to keep in mind that things do break down. You got to maintenance it. So, you know, keep in mind that you might have to have some little money to the side to fix it. You know, especially digital, because like I said, we all know how computers are. They work good. They catch up on you, then you guess what? You out of luck. So, you know, I would just know that, you know, just think, you know, with a budget, you know, so don't try to go broke for anything, you know. So, but it's good. That's why I said if things gonna happen, you also do little art sales online and people buy your pictures and you get the money like that. You know, have little drawing sales like $5 pictures. Then you can tell them, it's up to you if you want to tell them what's wrong. Like, hey, I'm trying to get art supplies. I'm doing a special art sale. You know, I'm doing $5 pictures or whatever you want, $10 or whatever. You know, people are like, okay, cool. I want this character, that character, and that's how you get your money too. You know, to get your supplies with by doing little art sketches online and stuff. You know,
that's true.
What you do. You know,
right? Well, you know what? I think we said it best. You know what I mean? I think that like, oh, and I want everybody to know, like, even if like you watch the show a little bit later or anything like that, definitely reach out to me or Raymond for
Yes.
any advice. You know what I mean? Just don't worry about if we're on the show or not, if we're live or not. We're we're busy, but we are available for our fellow artists. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So make sure, like if you have inquiries or if you just have any, you know what I mean? Like some things you just don't understand or just need help on, or just if you have advice for us, shit, I don't, you know what I'm saying? We open to that too. Like just reach out to us for sure. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like we're
Yeah, something
definitely
you want to
open.
see on the
So
show.
yeah.
Yeah, something you want to see on a topic you want to talk, have us talk
Yeah.
about. Let us know
Even
in the
if you want to
comments.
be a
Let us
guest
know
later on the show. Yeah.
or something. And
Yeah.
we'll most definitely look into it and do a show about it. This was all about want to hear.
We
We
are
want
definitely big on up and coming artists.
to.
We're not, necessarily just tied down and worried about who's a legend, who's not. We definitely are trying to bring up, up and coming artists, people that are really trying to get their names out there, and I think that that's very, very important for us to do because we all are in the same place, you know what I mean? And we have our mentors as well. So, you know what I mean? We're still getting to where we want to get to. So it's important for us to just really, really big up this community. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So don't be shy. We ain't
Yep.
gonna bite. I
We
might
want
bite a little bit. But I ain't gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? Don't be laughing. Don't be laughing at me. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I gotta be who I am. I'm the same on every show, damn it. So what else was we talking about? Because we only got like 15 minutes. So what else were we talking about?
we were talking about
Oh shit, that's okay. I just my whole life just changed. What happened?
James.
Yeah.
You talk about me. Look what happened, karma.
No, I don't even know how I even fell. Don't be making fun of me, man. Fell down. I was doing stuff over here to knock it down.
I was looking at I was watching I finally had watched the Power Rangers 30th anniversary. So I already did a video on one of them. See, can I show y'all on here?
Babe. It's Power. Okay, come here. What was you was sketching some? Okay, the Power. He's talking about the Power Ranger anniversary. So, what did you think about it? What did you think he drew the thing or whatever?
Raymond. Oh yeah, Green Ranger, Rita.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take both of these. This is the White Ranger. I'm gonna take both of these. It's gonna be like a lithograph hologram, and it's gonna go like this. You're gonna see both of these. They're gonna be flipping in and out.
What did you think? What did you think about the anniversary? Like, what did you guys think about it?
I liked it, but they had me questioning one thing. It was what was old girl's daddy at, man? They just had like they just had like you just
they didn't really get time to explain that because like as we saw, like only Zach and Billy were around, so that's the only family she has. So they didn't get a chance to really explain that. So you just gotta assume.
Daddy, yeah, man, I know you got a daddy somewhere. but
there's a lot of single parent rangers out there, so we don't ever find out what happened to the significant other.
Yeah, I was looking, but I liked it. I feel it was good. I like how it started out. Don't get me wrong. I like how it started out. I really did. It took me back. But one thing I just felt like it was like certain parts were just rushed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just like little bit rushed there, but I enjoyed it. But I wish they would have had the White Ranger.
What parts do you feel like? What parts do you feel that were rushed? What parts do you feel that they rushed a little bit on there? Do you feel like they were just in the nick of time?
When they was going to the grave site thing, and they was walking, and it's out the blue. They fighting the old girl in the gravestone. They fighting Rita. They fighting in the grave. I'm like, man.
But you gotta think, man. They only had an hour to get through this. And, so they had to.
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe it's a time thing.
Yeah, I get it. I get the whole time thing. I get that. I really do. But I just feel like they could have. I don't know, man. It's like they just could have. Because we already know they're gonna get it. We can get the part 2 of that. Cause they got explained. It's certain stuff they.
I would hope so. Yeah, they set up a really good. They set up a really good new Yellow Ranger. So hopefully they capitalize off that. Exactly,
like there, yeah. Because the White Ranger and the Green Ranger are my favorite Power Rangers, man. That's why I started watching them back in the 90s. I liked the Red Ranger. I liked all them guys, but man, with the Green Ranger and all them came on.
You got the Raven.
What?
He got started.
This is me right here.
I like the Red Ranger.
Yes,
They're talking about
Ranger helmet.
Check Raven. Check this out. I got it signed.
He's breathing it.
By Austin St. John.
It's signed right there.
It's kind of hard to see.
Oh shit, that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's dope, man.
He's showing off at this point.
Yeah, I'm a big Power Ranger fan. Power Rangers all damn day, man. No problem. I love me some Power Rangers.
I got Yellow Ranger helmet.
The Yellow Ranger?
Yeah, I got Yellow Ranger helmet. I got my I'm with it too. Okay, I got my Yellow Ranger. See, that's mine. That's mine right there.
Okay. I see y'all over there Power Ranger now, man. One thing I got is drawings and toys.
Yeah. That's the whole cosplay closet right there. See, that's some bullshit. See, I knew it. I knew it because I was like, I know we got to get into you started talking about that right when he walked in the door.
Yeah, man, I love me some Power Rangers. I just figured they just could a little bit longer.
You need to be a Power Ranger. You need to be one of them.
Power Ranger. I ain't making it.
He said he ain't gonna make it.
No, man.
But if you could do a Power Ranger, thinking about the 90s, okay, thinking about that moment in time, looking at all that, which one would you choose? I know you have your favorite, but physically, which one would you choose?
What you mean? Like
what Power Ranger do you really want to be? And why?
The Green Ranger?
Green Ranger.
Green Ranger. That's my.
I've never heard anyone say that before. That's bizarre. Why?
A lot of people's favorite.
I've never heard anyone just say that's who they want to choose. Always red.
Green Ranger was not a yes man. He was his own dude. He didn't give a damn about no outfit. He didn't give a damn about nobody really.
Hold on, Ray. Hold on. He was a yes man at the beginning. Don't get it twisted. Rita had her own spell.
But still, he had that attitude, man. He had like an attitude to him. He really didn't. Do y'all read the comic books?
Yeah, he did.
Do y'all know who the person really was? It was Zack.
I was just more of the show. Mm-hmm.
It was Zack. Zack was the very first Green Ranger in the comic books. Y'all read comic books? Yeah, he was the very first Green Ranger. But Lord,
what's that?
Yeah, he didn't want. They erased it. They didn't want him to talk about it no more. They put it beside themselves. But he was the very first Green Ranger. The comics are good, man. I'm watching all that stuff.
No, yeah. I was thinking, what if they incorporated the comics into the show? They even tried to a little bit with not just this special, but the last special from Ninja Steel. You remember that?
I don't think I got that far.
Tommy came back. Cat came back. Rocky came back.
I think I missed out on that at the time because they had me working like I had me working crazy job, Toys R Us and stuff. But the comic books, I don't know if you the comic books got everything. Look, guess what Power Ranger now, man? To like this ultimate Power Ranger, they gotta fight him. And it's cool.
Yeah, everybody eventually becomes a ranger. Like the Street Fighters became rangers, Ninja Turtles became rangers. Everybody.
Yes, Ninja Turtles became rangers. Crazy.
I wonder if they're gonna bring Zordon back though, because I know he died in real life, and I wonder how they're gonna do that. Because like they was trying to bring him back in the That third anniversary.
Especially, yeah. That's what I'm hoping for. Like they teased it, you know. They can't just tease us like that and leave us hanging, you know. You gotta,
I thought he was gonna pop on the screen when I was watching. You know what I'm saying? I be lit watching that stuff, man. Like, I was watching it, but I enjoyed it for what it was. I really did. I just like where that girl's daddy was. That's all I wanted to know.
I want you to be a Power Ranger.
No, I'm not being no Power Ranger, man. I'm telling you.
Well,
you ain't gonna do no poses?
Well, just draw yourself in the Green Ranger.
I know, just draw yourself.
That's it.
Look, that beats me. I'm like, okay, I can't do no poses.
Did you get yourself a Power Morpher at least? Like a Legacy Power Morpher or a Bandai?
You know what? I used to work at Toys R Us, man, and I got one. Let me see, can I find it? I got a lot of toys around me.
That's a man looking for his stuff.
Oh, damn.
This is what we do, y'all.
Mine's packed away. I can't get to it.
Yeah, I got the Power Ranger stuff. I got a big, I don't know if you remember them big Rangers, the big dolls. It came back in the 90s.
Oh,
yeah.
The big dolls.
Yeah, I got the Green Ranger. Green Ranger, my favorite Ranger. I was a Green Ranger.
I was White Ranger for Halloween when I was like 7 years old. So that's all. I wanted red, but they didn't have no red no more. So I had to go with my second favorite Ranger.
Them episodes took me back, man. He threw all the ass out the Megazord, man. The Green Ranger, he was ruthless.
I don't know if you saw, we reenacted that scene at Power Morphicon. But they had an actual set there. All of us had our Ranger suits on, and we reenacted it. This dude's trying to take a video through it, so he kind of messed it up. But he like, we did this fake acting, like they reacted when
that is so. Like I said, my Power Rangers is crazy. I drew a lot of Power Rangers when I do it at the conventions and stuff. So they very the villains are very you gotta be very complex.
Yeah, I saw you was drawing, and I'm like, man, good luck.
Yeah, man, I'm up here like a puzzle, man. I'm drawing Scorpion, like, man, who the hell?
That's Japanese designs.
Yeah, listen to me, lines and shapes, and I'm like, oh my god, where I get myself?
I mean, you did Violet Bird, so you know.
Yeah, I can draw it.
Yeah,
I can draw it. I'm skilled in that.
That's pretty complicated, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking that was the pandemic, man. I was just. You know, when you locked in the crib, you just draw random things. I'm like, yeah, I just wasn't thinking, man. I don't know. Just one of them days.
He said I would. No, you sure the fuck wasn't. You know how long, y'all? Let me tell y'all how long it took me to figure out how to make this costume. Months, because it was unwearable. It was unwearable. As hell, like, I was outside in the cold. Like, really, what's going on with me right now? Am I really gonna?
I look at too many goddamn martial art movies. You know, I look at all that kung fu shit.
But you know what? I figured. But you know what? Now that I did it the first time, now I know how to do it. To do it again. Now I know how to do it again. Now I know how to get myself structured into it and really just kind of like, I know like certain things that I will probably do differently, but I still love, the first version anyway. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because fuck it. Like, why is that happening? Okay. It's all your fault, Raymond.
Don't blame me.
You're supposed to be my best friend and you making my phone knock over.
Don't blame me.
This is not how things are supposed to be going down. Okay. Well, that was I knew the moment you said Power Rangers, I knew this was gonna happen. But
that was a dope conversation, man. I love talking about Power Rangers.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm best friend. Y'all can just I know about Power Rangers stuff too, but y'all just knocked me out the goddamn. Anyway, I don't care. No, I'm just playing. But no, that was a dope conversation. I'm happy that we had that because I'm sure a lot of people can relate to what you guys were talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have that type of banter back and forth or whatever. I think that's really cool. So that's why, like, if you guys want to be guests and stuff and come through, like, have some stuff y'all want to talk about and vent, shoot, we right here, you know?
Yeah.
We right here. We like this stuff. Yeah.
You know, it's an art world, like movie, man. Everything is art to me, man. You know, I
Yeah,
love.
everything is art. I really feel the
A
same.
lot of entertainment. A lot of
Oh,
entertainment.
one more thing before we go. Now, Venom. Okay, they're supposed to have Scream and Venom. Now, are you excited for that? Because I feel like that is a character that some people might not even remember, but just me growing up in the books, you know what I'm saying? I'm very, very aware of that character. I'm not sure how, because the girl that's supposed to be supposedly playing it is the girl from Ted Lasso. So
Scream,
yeah, the little cute girl. So I don't know. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, how you feel like, or have you not seen it? Have you not seen enough?
If Sony and Marvel still have a great marriage, we're gonna be seeing the X-Men. It's gonna run through Deadpool though. Deadpool,
Right.
He the one that messed up the timeline when he got cables. I don't know if you see Deadpool 2 when he got cables.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went back when he did that. He went back in time and messed up the timeline. So whatever we seen, like Scream and all those characters, that's all. Everything's gonna run through Deadpool 3. That's what we're gonna have. What
I'm saying is, what do you feel about the character being debuted? What do you feel about who's playing the character? Like,
see, some people, like I said, when they do this, people be thinking that's just a new character, but it wasn't. She was the old character.
It's not a new character at all.
Right. You know, but when I seen her, I was like, oh my God, that's Scream. You know, that's why I said she's a mutant. I'm like, so you know, when she said mutant, I was like, oh man, they're gonna bring the X-Men because she's a mutant.
Yeah.
You know? And so
you gotta kind of separate it though.
Yeah, that's why I know they're gonna do the X-Men. That's why I know they're gonna do the X-Men. So
well, we just don't know because we just don't know what they got because we do, like we said, we do have the Deadpool Wolverine situation that's going to be happening as well. So we just kind of have to just stay tuned, you know what I'm saying, like throughout the rest of the year to really know what's really happening, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing is outside of Marvel, what I am excited for is Flash. I'm excited for Flash. I'm excited to see both Batmans, you know what I'm saying, in one movie, you know what I'm saying? And I really feel like they're introducing a lot of great stuff.
I think Michael Keaton gonna show out in that movie though, man.
He's gonna show out in any movie he in, okay? Look, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You see this? That is his symbol, boo-boo. Keaton gonna show out in any movie he up in, okay? Boom, boom. I'm already waiting for it because you saw that in the fly out the sky.
I want that to see so bad, man. I wanted to see.
Yeah,
that's gonna be good. That's gonna be. I think that's gonna really get.
It's gonna be so good though. Like I really believe it's gonna be really, really good. You know what I mean? I know the actor had his trials and tribulations, but you know, I'm happy that they got everything together. You know what I mean, for the fans and for the company and all that. But I just really think that he's going to show out. I'm just happy that Ben Affleck came back. You know what I mean? He's having his cameo in there as well. I really think that it's introducing a lot of different other characters. You know what I'm saying, from the books. Yeah,
I think she's going to. I just think she's going to give us a real. Finally, we're going to get a real DC movie, and I hope it really.
I really feel like this is going to be one of the best DC movies. I really do. I feel like they really kind of went in on this one. You know what I mean? It's crazy that it's circled around Flash, but I really feel like it makes a lot of sense with him, with his situation and what he's trying to do. So it kind of does open up that floodgate for other, characters to be introduced. So I definitely think that it's going to be, you've seen the trailer, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be definitely good. And that's what we should start doing. We should definitely start getting some trailers on here for, we have our little 5-minute break. Yeah, get some little trailers to show real quick, you know what I'm saying?
I got to win it because I want to trade my,
Yeah, no, but we can definitely, we can definitely do something, you know what I mean, like that or whatever. And then definitely have like maybe a clip of people talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Then we can have our own discussion about it nonetheless. But I'm definitely excited. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait for that either. I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can't wait.
I love my Galaxy, man.
This has been a good one. I knew this was gonna be a good one, best friend.
Yeah, Trent came through, man, with the Power Ranger mask and shit.
Y'all taking my little light and shines. This is my little light and shines. Took over my little light and shine. But for real though, so it is 9. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely going to get out of here, but we definitely had a good time. I had a good time. We always have a good time together. So if you want to go first, you know what I'm saying, and tell everybody what's up.
Okay. First of all, thanks for those who stopped by, and the show is growing. We just growing the show. We still brand new, but this is something we wanted to do because we artists, and I like to just talk. We like to talk about art to everyone, and help those who need help. We probably just don't know where to go, So this is a place for you to be at. And we also, as you can see, we love entertainment. We love the nerdy stuff. We love Power Rangers.
Yes, we do.
We love the cartoons. This is stuff we love, man. This is our world. And I just want to let you guys know I got a campaign coming. I got the Guytron gonna get ready to bust out real soon. I'm working on this Power Ranger print. I hope to show y'all what I got when I'm finished with it. And just drawing, man, just enjoying it, man, and sharing art with people and talking art.
Right. Well, you guys already know, you know what I mean? I'm Shantae Neely. You know what I'm saying? You guys follow me already, but if you don't, I'm definitely, come to Facebook. I'm definitely on IG. You know what I mean? I have all my links there available for you. So, and definitely, especially when you tap into the link, you're definitely going to be able to find me. But yes, like Raymond said, we are here to we're trying to give back to the community and really just have a safe haven and a safe place for people to come through and talk about this shit, this artwork shit. This is why it's called Art Unmasked. There is no limits to the discussions that we have. You know what I'm saying? Comic book shows, all of it is art. You know what I mean? Even if you're a photographer, a videographer, any of that, that is the same thing. We're not talking about people who just draw. You know what I mean? Everyone is welcomed 100%. This is about artists, and this is about us as a community sticking together. And so that's why this show is so, deeply important. So, definitely don't be shy. You know what I mean? Hit him up, hit me up, you know what I mean? And we can definitely get something cracking because we want to uplift everyone. We want you guys, you guys inspire us to do what we're doing. So that's the reason why we're doing it, to give back to you. So, definitely come join us. We are every other Thursday. So that means after next Thursday, we'll be here. So, 8 p.m., you know what I'm saying? I'm in California, so that's PST. Okay, yeah. So, I had to figure out, sometimes I'll be gone. You know what I mean? I'll be going in my mind. But, so 8 o'clock, you know what I mean? Every other Thursday. And so, check in with us. And if you want to be a guest, make sure you check in. Yeah. Thank you for coming to Art Unmasked. And thank you to everybody that was in the comments. Thank you to everybody who's viewing. And, Raymond, you didn't get on my nerves today, so I love you forever.
Back to you.
I was irritated. Okay, well, good night, you guys. You guys have a good night.
Keep drawing.
Bye.
Bye-bye.